The Family Formation Podcast, and happy Thanksgiving. After what was a crazy week 12 in the NFL, we have a lot to recap. But before that, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Zane Chowdhury, and I'm the host.
I'm Hamza Chaudhry.
I'm Ayan Chaudhry.
I'm the mom.
So, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, how about we all go around and say what we're thankful for and our favorite Thanksgiving food? I'll start. I'm most thankful for my family and all of us here and our dad behind the camera. We're the ones that get this family formation going, and I love all of you guys, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And my favorite food is gravy.
I'm thankful for the gym, and my favorite food is mac and cheese.
I'm thankful for my family and Lamar Jackson, and my favorite Thanksgiving food is probably sweet potato casserole or cornbread.
I'm the mom. I am thankful for these boys, my wonderful husband, the friends and family that we have, and the fact that we get to be here for another day. My favorite food is probably sweet potato casserole as well, like Ayan, but I love the one from Ruth Chris.
That was so heartwarming. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys at home. Leave a comment what your favorite Thanksgiving food is and what you guys are thankful for. So now, to our recap. To start off, Shedeur Sanders got his first career start and got the victory against the Las Vegas Raiders. Anything, guys?
I mean, players really well.
I thought he was amazing. It kind of gave me the same vibe as like Jackson Dart when he played his first game with the Giants. Let's see what he can do. His dad's he was a great player, great coach, and I'm sure there's a lot coming up with this boy.
I think the Browns starting Dillon Gabriel over Shedeur Sanders in the first place was a bad idea. Dillon Gabriel was never really a good prospect, in my opinion. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders really was, and he really did prove that against the Raiders when he had a touchdown. He did have an interception, but it was his debut, and he's the first Browns quarterback to win their debut since 1950. And in my opinion, that's a crazy stat. So I think Shedeur Sanders could possibly be the franchise guy in Cleveland if they just build around him.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a huge Shedeur Sanders fan, and seeing him get that triumph was so heartwarming to me. He's an amazing quarterback. In my opinion, I think he has the potential to be the best one coming out of this draft class. As he said in his post-game interview, this is only how I played with one practice. Imagine how it'll be after a full offseason. I think if he can get going, he'll be really good.
Yeah, I don't see much potential with him. It was the Las Vegas Raiders. Anybody can beat him. It was not looking impressive.
I think Shedeur Sanders has that starting quarterback swagger, and that's kind of what you need if you want to be a starting quarterback. You have to have that ego, that confidence to know that you can play in the league and that you can thrive in the league, and that's what he has. So I think he could be pretty good because he already has the confident aspect of it, which some quarterbacks that we've seen haven't, which is why they haven't panned out.
Yeah, I also disagree with you, Hamza. I think Shedeur Sanders in college, he was the most NFL-ready quarterback coming out, and I think he showed that in his first career start. I think he just needs more opportunities, better weapons. The defense is already stacked.
No, sorry, go ahead.
If he can get a better team around him, I think that they can do a lot with him.
The only thing I'll say, and I'm picking up on the words that you said, there is a very fine line between confidence and arrogant. When you're confident, it pushes you to do what you think your potential is, and you put in the effort for it. When you're on the arrogant side, you think you are the best, and you don't really need to work with others, play with others, try your best, invest, because it's just given. And I think that's the fine line that he's going to need to balance, but let's wait and see.
Yeah, I do think that going into the league, he was a little arrogant, but now I think it's mostly confidence. I think came back to reality a little bit, and I think that he will be successful.
So the NFL played it well then by not picking him in the early draft picks, right? Maybe that helped sort of.
I think that hurt his ego a little bit. Anyways, he went in the first round. We'd see that arrogant Shedeur Sanders, but I think being picked in the fifth round really brought him back to reality. So I don't think that ego aspect is going to be there until he starts becoming a much better quarterback.
So now on to our second topic of the night. The Cowboys had a 21-point comeback against the Eagles. It was one of the craziest things we've seen, and it tied the franchise record for most points in a comeback.
That was incredible. I thought the Cowboys are definitely going to lose that, especially losing 21-0 to one of the best teams in the NFL.
Yeah, I think George Pickens is the guy. I think Dak Prescott and George Pickens have created a really good chemistry with each other, and that's one of the reasons why they're really winning games and why their offense is clicking. I think The one thing that they need to work on to become a better football team, even though they did beat the Eagles by 21 points, is CeeDee Lamb needs to fix his dropping problem because it's been getting really serious the past few days as he's missed 2 touchdown grabs from Dak Prescott. But they did win a 21-point comeback, which was extremely impressive to see from the Cowboys. They might be taking that next step forward offensively, but CeeDee Lamb needs to control that dropping problem as soon as possible.
I'm pretty amazed. I didn't think the Cowboys stood a chance with the Eagles. I was about to walk away from the game in the beginning. Not worth the time, knew what the outcome was going to be. And then all of a sudden, don't know what happened with that comeback, but it was amazing.
I mean, they said a lot bad about the pass defense earlier in the season. Oh, the Cowboys have the worst defense besides the Bengals. They're terrible. I mean, they did look pretty good in the second half of that game. I think that comeback showed that the Cowboys are still in the season. Don't count them out just yet.
Yeah, and they could really be fighting for one of those wild card slots near the end of the year. So we'll see if they can make it there.
If they keep up that performance, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. Moving on to our third topic of the night, the Texans defense and how they shut out the Bills. They've been great all season long, and they're the reasons that the Texans have come this far.
Well, the Bills are on a big losing streak, so their ego's probably really down. So
I think Josh Allen's a fraud in my
Whoa.
opinion.
Whoa.
I don't think he's really that great. I think this is what happens in my opinion. If Josh Allen gets sacked 8 times by the Texans, it's because he doesn't have enough help. But if Lamar Jackson gets sacked 7 times early this season against the Lions, it's because he holds on to the ball too long. I think Josh Allen is nowhere close to Lamar Jackson, and he should be able to do more with the amount of help he has to beat Davis Mills of all quarterbacks. The Texans defense is good, but not Davis Mills beating the Bills good. I think Josh Allen needs to step it up because losing to Davis Mills is embarrassing.
I mean, they were missing a lot of key pieces. The Bills lacked Dalton Kincaid, Keon Coleman that game. They lacked a lot of offense. James Cook, he got going a little bit, but they couldn't keep him at that high level that he's been playing at all season long. And I feel like against that top-tier defense, what some say is the best in the league, and I would have to agree with, Josh Allen couldn't get going. And you saying that he's like, oh, he's a, what's the word you said?
Fraud.
He's a fraud. I wouldn't say that. I just think he went against the number 1 defense, and he just couldn't go against them because they're that good.
I also disagree with you that he's a fraud because he has a winning record right now. Bills are still a top team in the NFL. So
I mean, it's Josh Allen. He's GOAT.
Maybe fraud is the wrong word, but you should not be losing to Davis Mills.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's my argument. You cannot lose to a backup quarterback as one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. That's what I mean.
That's a fair point. I agree with that. That's a fair point. Although the Texans defense is incredible, I didn't realize that they were like the top defense in the NFL. But watching that game against the Bills, it's shown, and I can understand why they're ranked that way. And I have them on my fantasy. Woohoo!
I mean, yeah, 8 sacks. Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter are absolute beasts.
It wasn't only the pass rush. The secondary was also incredible.
Had 2 interceptions.
Stingley is a beast. I mean, it was crazy. Anything else?
No.
All right, and now moving on to our final topic of the night. The Rams look to be the best team in the NFL right now, leading the NFC with a 9-2 record. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I think Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, is playing like the MVP. He's thrown 27 touchdowns without throwing an interception in the past few weeks. He destroyed the Buccaneers, like completely obliterated them. They're destroying every good team. They beat the Seahawks last week. This Rams team looks unstoppable and could make a really big postseason push this year, in my opinion.
Well, to be honest, their offense is really set. They have a good defense too. Kuka is good. Devontae Adams is good. Kyron's good. There's nothing bad about that team.
They are a powerhouse.
I thought the Colts were number 1. No? When did...
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Oh, wow.
Colts
Okay.
just lost to the Chiefs. The Rams keep on winning, but I think the Rams are clearly the number 1 team right now.
I think they're going to get the 1 seed and the bye week. And the thing is with bye week teams is I feel like they always go to the NFC Championship. I think that the Rams have a good Super Bowl chance this year.
Wow.
And Matthew Stafford has Super Bowl experience, so I mean this Rams team looks ready.
It is ready. Stafford's been playing incredible this season. He was one of the guys coming into the year. You just expect him to be an average quarterback, middle of the pack. But he's playing at that elite level right now.
Yeah, and they had that perfect combination of seasoned veterans as well as young players like Jared Verse and Puka, and then veterans, they have Devontae Adams and Stafford. So their team is really well-rounded, really well set, and really well built for a Super Bowl push.
I'm looking forward to it. More games to watch.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week in the next episode, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Good night.